Hello there, my name is Kojiro and welcome to Diablo 3. A game I play quite a lot, but haven't really had an idea of what to do with this, especially for streaming wise. So I thought today I'm going to be doing a boss display, showing all the bosses in the game that you can access via adventure mode. So certain things like there's a certain boss in chapter 4 that won't appear in this list because they don't really class it as a full-on boss per se. So yeah, I'm going to be running through chapter 1 through to chapter 5, taking on all the main bosses, which is going to be quite fun. Well, obviously we're going to start off with let's see, where is he? The Skeleton King. He's going to be our first boss. I'm going to be doing all these bosses in one stream. So, and I'm playing a monk, fire skill monk, on Torment 3 difficulty. And I should really just be
keep your distance from
going straight past these guys. They're not fighting, but I'm just testing my character's ability to see if she's actually got the ability to survive.
Of life into my tomb.
I don't have any followers. I mainly just try and do this by myself. Normally I would take, since I'm using the dexterity character, I would normally take Linden, who is the scoundrel. Then if I find any gear that's got dexterity on, I can pass the stuff down to him. Before I do this first boss fight though, I will take a quick moment to show you my stats. Ignore the staff of herding. 590,000 damage per second and 12.1 million armor and 564k extra stats. My Paragon levels, Dex, Vitality, Movement and Max Spirit 40. They're all 40 also. They're 40 apart from armor, which is 39. And I have max area damage, max resource cost reduction, max life per hit, and a little bit of gold finds, because in all fairness, with me having over 500 million gold, that's not really a necessary thing. You know, I don't particularly need to have more gold find. But anywho, without further ado, let's get on to the first boss, the Skeleton King. Here we go. This guy has a tendency to summon quite a lot of additional enemies. He's got a massive cleave attack. Here he goes, he's summoning guys now. Let me take them out. He's almost dead, so that's him taken care of. Ooh, hello. What is this? Remnant of the Mask of the Searing Sky, from the Raiment of Thousand Storms. It's about Dashing Strike. It's not really something I use. I don't use Dashing Strike. But yeah, that's the Skeleton King taken care of. Who'd have thought that the first one would be yeah, it's an ancient set helm. Very nice. Well, next we have Queen RNA. This boss, I don't like the area that she's in. The caverns of RNA. I tend to get lost over here quite a lot, so just hoping I can find where I'm going very quickly. I can kind of judge by the distance from the start point to the little glowing circle. Okay, so possibly this way. I've been playing the game for a little over I would say a little over 6 months, maybe 7, and I've got quite a lot of different characters. The max level,
Break beneath the endless tide.
70 is the highest level, but then it goes into paragons, and I've been told, I'm not 100% sure, but I've been told that paragons are infinite. So my paragon is 638, as you can see, just underneath my health bar, where my experience bar is. Sitting in there. Rare creature. Just enlightened. Mind a bit more bonus XP. Hell knows how much experience I actually need to get to 639 Paragon, but I assume it's quite a lot. Whilst I go through this, I will be telling you what my skills are, and if I can remember the names, what runes I'm using. Main skills, I have Crippling Wave as my standard attack, with the Mangle rune, which turns the element to fire and deals more damage. Another main skill I use is Sweeping Wind with Firestorm. It increases the radius of the Sweeping Wind. I use Wave of the Light with I can't remember the name of the rune, but it has outward shockwave, as you see there. So that's what that rune does. Manta of Retribution, allowing me to deal, well, allowing enemies to take more damage in range of my aura, which is nice. Seven-sided Strike, I also have the elements changed to fire. And I have a Mystic Ally, Fire Ally. Oh, that one was a bounty. So that's Queen RNA. That's her taken out. Oh, wow. I just got another set piece. It's another raiment. And Jesus, that's a big increase. Nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, now we go on to the last boss of Chapter 1, which is probably one of the most famous bosses from the Diablo franchise, as he's been in every single Diablo. Granted, yeah, there's only 3 Diablo games, but he's been in every single one of them. And that is the Butcher. If I navigate through menus really, really fast and people can't see what I'm doing, I do apologise. I will display characters much faster, but as it takes a long time to get through all the bosses of this game, I want to spend as little time in menus as I possibly can. This game isn't the most fun to watch. Certainly a lot of fun to play, but probably not that fun to watch. Oh, there we go. Another rare enemy. Another nightmarish. Ah, that's a lot of enemies. I seem to be doing quite well against these guys. I don't particularly want to turn up the difficulty though. I mean, it does grant me more experience, but right now I'm just displaying what the bosses are when I finally get there. Excuse me, thank you.
Feel the wrath of Yitar!
I think when it comes to melee characters, Monk is by far my favorite. And there are 3 melee characters, well, 3 melee classes and 3 range classes in this game. And both of my favorites are actually on the dexterity stat. That is the Monk for melee and the Demon Hunter for range. Both are extremely fun to play. Don't require a massive amount of skill. You just need to, figure out what skills work best for you and, utilize them to their best potential. Like with me, I like the element of fire, the damage over time, which is always very nice. So I've utilized my skills to have fire element.
Ha! A vicious strike!
In adventure mode you get this particular thing from an event. Well, it's not really an event per se, but something called Kanai's Cube, which allows you to extract a legendary power from a legendary and have it so you can equip it to your character. Let me just show you. At the moment I have these 3 powers equipped. So basically I have every shrine I do, or chance of killing a demon to get a shrine effect, which is kind of nice. I burn the ground I walk on, dealing 400% weapon damage per second, which is really good. And then I've got a chance on attacking to engulf the ground in lava, dealing an extra 200% weapon damage per 6 seconds. Well, per second for 6 seconds. All in all, it very much suits a fire monk. This guy spawns lava pits on the ground and stuff. He does like a massive charge attack. Good. Stay away from fire. And down he goes. And that'll be all the bosses in Chapter 1. I think it's time to move on. Chapter 2. And the first boss being Magda. Throughout Chapter 1, Magda was quite the pain in the backside. She was definitely the thorn in the side. Let's see where we're going. She was always challenging you for the sword pieces, and then she kills Deckard Cain. She was robbed. She basically steals
I will free you.
he steals the stranger, who ends up being, Cheerio. Apologies, spoilers here, but yeah, she was just a massive thorn in the side. So it was nice to finally catch up with her and deal swift justice. Vengeance for Cain's death. Makes you feel kind of good. Okay, so we're just at her boss gate now.
Feel the wrath of Yuya.
Okay, there we go. Magda. She had a tendency to spawn quite a lot of enemies. And she also does like this butterfly dervish. Does a lot of damage. Oh, she's not lasting very long against me. Wow. He's already dead. There's so much for showcasing her off. You know what, I think I will change difficulty up a little bit. So, okay. After she dies, the next boss is Zoltan. He was the Heraldric Betrayer. Luckily I don't have to fight anything to get to him. He's just in here. He's basically just, a mage sort of guy. I'll take down the Guardians. Then I can just go against him. And down he goes. Ah, he was my bounty in this chapter. Okay. Free stuff. I have a little teddy bear that goes around collecting all the stuff for me. He's kind of cute. Little teddy bear. Okay. Now on to one of my favourite bosses in the game, actually. The Lord of Lies, Belial. I don't know why he's one of my favourites. I guess I just really like how the camera changes. Instead of being the standard camera that you get in Diablo games, which is kind of like, I don't know,
a worthy challenge.
Not so much top down, but your character in the middle of the screen, camera's like hovering above, that sort of thing. Yeah, it is a legendary.
My injuries are less severe.
Nah, I was given to one of my friends. Yeah, there you go, I'll send it. They can thank me later. Get out of the way. Some more beauty up here. Okay, let's check to see what this is. Ancient Bone Saber Unicalis. Doesn't have a special thing on it, so... But I'll keep hold of it. Here he is. It starts off with these guys spawning in. After you've killed a certain amount of them, they'll jump down and they'll start swinging his fist at you. It's when the camera changes, because he reveals his true form, that's when the fight gets a little more interesting. Got like giant fist attacks, meteors, a breath attack. Like these pools of green stuff that he throws out a lot. Really, really fun. This phase is just, you know, he swings the fist at you and just beat him down.
I cast off these petty illusions. Behold, the true vision of the Lord of Hell!
And that's what I meant about the camera change. It kind of goes behind your character. It's really cool. I don't think it does that on the PC version. But on the PS4 version, yep. Okay, now we do the green pool thing. They kind of hurt, so I'm going to stay out of them. Dead.
I must wait to use that ability.
Oh, I'm still on cooldown. Oh no. Oh no. Never mind. And down goes Belial. They didn't give me any legendaries. Ah well. Onwards we go to Act 3. And the first boss is Gom. The Lord of Gluttony, I believe. He's not one of the, you know, I suppose greater demons. Hello. Just a vicious grey turkey. Hello. Yeah, so he's Gorm's not one of the major demons. He's like a servant to Azmodan. He basically sends Gorm into like storerooms and supply areas, and has him pretty much, well, eat all the food. So then the army that he's against runs out of strength, and he did the same thing to Bastion's Keep, only one thing that Azmodan wasn't expecting. Ooh, I'm about to die. What the Azmodan wasn't expecting was
My
the
wounds are
Nephilim
closing.
to be there. Alright, I need to go find where I'm going. Nope, that's not the right way. Okay. Excuse me please, I'm trying to get scum. If you wouldn't mind getting out of the way, that would be grand. Thank you very much. Excuse me. There we go. Jesus, there are a lot of enemies. You know, the higher the difficulty you go on to, the more enemies spawn, and the harder they are. So. And I'll be moving way past you. No, thank you. Every now and then you may see some of these little blue wispy lines coming from my character. If you're wondering what that is, I have an item.
I cannot do that.
I have an equipment, piece of equipment on me that casts the Witch Doctor ability Horns on nearby enemies. So that's what that is. Oh, I could die. Never mind. I don't like when these guys explode up death. Okay, here we go in the ladder. Oh, coming for you. This guy throws out, as you can see, a lot of poison clouds. He also brings out these little globules of acid that are sentient and chase you. Not too big of a trouble. Maybe on higher difficulties the gas might do a lot of damage to you, but on this difficulty with my stats, he's just a punching bag. He's beat on until he falls. There we go, that's Gum taken care of. Next up is... yeah, the Siegebreaker Assault Beast. This is actually a chapter that has 4 main bosses in it, rather than the usual 3. I had to laugh at the treasure goblin. Oh, it's gem water. Never mind. I'll still try and kill him. Do with those sweet gems.
A vicious strike.
Never have too many gems. Come hither. Yeah, there he goes. Dead as a door now. Just gotta run to the end of this bridge, and that'll be the Siegebreaker Assault Beast boss door.
Your flaws are revealed.
Alrighty then. So I'm still wondering if there's another game that I can play through and make it like a playthrough series of, like I did with Bloodborne. I do have Dark Souls 3 sitting there, but I don't know the game that well. I mean, I suppose I could take the opportunity to learn. No, to learn the game. Yeah, I have finished it once, and that was a while ago, and I just can't remember it. So I'd have to relearn everything all over again. It might be fun though. Might be worth a watch. If people don't mind seeing me die a lot. I mean, I died a lot on Ultimate Cross. And what else was it? Ludwig.
Is this?
Oh, get out of my way, Golgor. Thank you. All the time. Please excuse me, I'm trying to go to the box. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment of you trying to give me experience, but please move. Hellhound minions. Arcade enchanted. Ow, 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 ow. I'll leave it there. I have bigger fish to fry. And this guy is huge. This guy does a lot of slam attacks and a grab attack. There are 2 demonic hellbearer worms that spawn inside the area, that basically spawn in demon troopers. But again, it's another one of those. He's a big punching bag.
It is not ready yet.
Not really dangerous.
The beast is slain!
I'm gonna take care of him. Sagebreaker Assault Beast. Dead. Moving on, we have the Maiden of Lusts, Adria. Sidea. Not 100% sure on the pronunciation of her name. All I know that she is a big spider. No. Not like an RNA type spider. More like people know the Dungeons and Dragons world. She's like a Drider. Like half human, half spider. Kinda weird looking. Or if anyone played the first Dark Souls, think Chaos Witch Kalog. Just without the fire. Again with these explodey dudes. Tower of the Cursed level 2. This is where she resides, I think. Or perhaps she resides in the next one. I think it's the next one actually, the next area. So I'll have to run through here first. Oh. Magda. Another unique enemy. Moving on, that's a lot of ghouls. Because they're actually following in my trail of fire, so they're taking damage without me even hitting them. But champions, I can't be bothered fighting you, please leave me alone. Yeah. Getting in my way and stuff. No. Leave me alone. Okay, here we go. Heart of the Cursed. This is where she is. I got a massacre by running through people? Huh. How about that? Alright then. Come, Sadea. Let us fight.
You want to make me bleed? And I thought we were friends. You will beg for mercy, and shh! I eat you now. I will break every bone in your body.
Oh, isn't she pleasant? Break every bone in my body. No. You won't. Cool. Next up is the final boss of Chapter 3. We're making good time, actually. I mean, yeah, even though it is only the bosses I'm showing off, we are actually making some pretty good time. Come through. Oh god, that's a lot of enemies.
You are defeated.
Sneaking past, excuse me. Again, another massacre for people walking into my fire trail. Okay, here we go. Heart of Sin. To fight Azmodan, the Lord of Sin. Yeah. Here he is, big crab dude. Kind of reminds me of the boss from Monsters Inc. The one
Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they
place where they're actually getting all the
dark power of
power from screens.
Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride. Enough! The dark power of Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your...
Nope. Ooh.
Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
How are you talking when you've been exploded into a puddle of blood? Please do explain. What? Another set piece? Ah, Litany of the Undaunted. Nice. Oh, there's a chest here. Cool. Free stuff. Awesome. Okay, so let us move on to Act 4. And the first boss we fight is Rakanoth.
That creature will die.
Time to Rakanoth. Yeah. Oh god.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
Now, thankfully, he's not too far away. I just need to follow the path to the left. All the way. I'm going to be ignoring that. That's part of a bounty, and I'm not here to do bounties, I'm here to do bosses. What's this? Hey, get out. Fleeting Shrine. That makes me run slightly faster. Awesome. Here we go. Here's Rakanoth. Yeah, it's like these soul attacks. Bigger blades for hands, and then he has the teleportation move. But he's not really that big of a threat. That's pretty simplistic, really. I want to think Diablo sent him to basically try and kill you. Okay. Moving on to a boss that used to be farmed quite a lot. Because people were after a particular item from him, and that was the plans for the Staff of Herding, so they could go to Whimsyshire, which I may put up in a different video. I might go for Whimsyshire just for laughs, you know. It's a nice area. I think when I do that, I'll explain a little something that how Whimsyshire came to be, pretty much, which I think is absolutely hilarious. But yeah, you're gonna have to tune in for that one when I make it. Alright, so I have to run through here and find the portal to where I want to go. And here we are. The Great Span. Yeah. So here we go against Iswal, the former lieutenant of Tyrael, I believe. The fallen angel. Guy uses a lot of frost attacks. He tends to freeze you after he's got down to a certain health. Oh, luckily I timed the 7-sided strike perfectly. Ah, he got me. He doesn't really do a great deal of other attacks though, so that's fine. Naturally, he's not going to drop the Staff of Herding plans because I already have that. Anywho, moving on. The pre-DLC final boss, Diablo. Just gonna run through things again.
The angel spirit is free.
I'm not 100% sure where to go. As the maps are always randomly generated, randomly picked through a set amount of level designs. So I'm just going to take a guess. Getting knocked around the
Your
place.
flaws are revealed.
Nope, not that way. Not that way. Ah, no, I'm stuck. This could be the end of my fire lung. No. Just kidding. It's not hardcore. If I die, it's no biggie. Perhaps I should make a hardcore character at some point. Maybe. Nah. I have a hardcore character already. Just need to go down here. Get me.
This fight is over.
Coming through. Don't mind me. Have an important delivery to make. Aha! The pinnacle of heaven. And then the Crystal Arch. And this is where we face Diablo. I'll get him down to about half health and he'll send me to the Realm of Terror, I believe, or Shadow Realm sort of thing. I don't know how to defeat the Shadow version of him in order to come back and finish the job. So let's get to it. I'm not skipping cutscenes here, by the way. They do it automatically for you in adventure mode, which is nice because you know you don't. Ooh, don't want to get stuck by one of those. So it doesn't really reveal much in adventure mode because you've already seen it all.
Your Nephilim power will not help you in this realm, mortal.
Shadow Diablo. He spawns clones of you. Get out of here, Naruto.
How does it feel knowing you have failed those who depended on you? Can you feel your death approaching?
Nope, but can you feel your death approaching, Diablo? Trust me, it's coming. Another clone, really?
You cannot defeat your own terror.
Ow. Okay, almost got him.
How tastes your fear, Nephilim?
Okay, got him.
All that you have known, all that you have ever loved, shall die along with you, Nephilim.
I can still hear Leah's voice in Diablo. Game with Legendary. Oh god, he's doing that. Eek. My god, down goes Diablo. Alrighty then. Ah, oh, no legendaries. Cool. Alright, on to the DLC area. Chapter 5, West March. Starting off with Maldhael. Maldhael, a Reaper. Known for following the Angel of Death, pretty much. They're responsible for, well, basically burning this town. And I think there can only be one fire starter, and that is my fire one. I'm fighting things again. No, move along. Move along. Get out of my way, please. Thank you. Run like a 3-year-old knows.
That ability is not yet have enough spirit.
What the? I've never seen them before. Never mind. I'm almost dead. I need to run. Oh great, there's a treasure goblin. Oh, it's an odious collector. I can let him go. He drops materials and stuff, it's kinda nice. Oh, never mind, he died anyway. But he drops materials and stuff for blacksmithing and whatnot. I have plenty of the materials, so I don't particularly need to kill him, but he died anyway, so it's fine. I'll still take the stuff, I'm never gonna say no.
I need spirit.
Coming through. Should be just around here. Yep, there he is. Avoid duggies. Tower of Coralon.
My master has begun his work on the stone. Nothing that you do matters.
Huh. Okay, now he's going all fiery.
Soon demon spawn like you will be gone forever.
The eternal conflict may come to an end, but today is not that day.
The demon spawn shall perish in flames.
superpower flame. My fire is better. He has a lot of health. I mean, I'm literally taking a good couple of million second off him, bro. Hey, challenge. Nice. Oh, that's Erzael. Burned him down. Okay, now onto a boss that when I first found out that it was who it is, I was super happy. I was like, finally, we get to kill this pain. Yeah, we get to avenge Leah finally. After her betrayal. Caught up by enemies everywhere. I don't even know where we're supposed to go. Come on. Oh, get out of my way. Seriously, please. Thank you. Run and run. Don't have time for this.
Your flaws
That's
are
gonna make me
revealed.
run around in one big circle, isn't it? Ah, maybe not. Or is it going to be like Snake Way? Am I suddenly turned into Goku? Yeah, it does look like I'm holding him. There you go. So, maybe.
Not enough spirit.
Ah, not enough spirit. Punch all the way.
The gods strike through me.
Oh, Shaman, move your fat backside out of my way. Thank you. So many enemies. Come on, you're wasting your time, man. You're wasting my time. Whew.
The storm breaks.
You know, I'm not entirely sure if where I'm going is the right way or not. I mean, the arrow's not pointing me to the boss door. But usually the bounties are on the way to the boss door anyway. They wouldn't send you miles away from where it's just supposed to go to get to a
Feel
boss.
the wrath of
So,
Eton.
fine. Is that sorted? Oh, get off, get out of the way. Aha. There you go, the Great Hall. This boss is called Adria. And she was Leah's mother. She was a witch. She uses blood magic, which is kind of gross, but at the same time kind of cool.
You never even suspected.
Oh, I had my thoughts that you were going to betray. See ya. Definitely wouldn't want to be here now. Alright. And now on to another one of my favourite bosses in the game. The very, very last boss. Malthael. The Reaper of Death. Well, the Angel of Death. If I could, I would be playing the Slayer song right now. But Malthael is basically a being that is both living and dead at the same time. So in order to kill him, you have to be living and harness the power of the dead. Luckily through the story, you get helped by your ancestors, the people that have... Well, for a monk it's ancestor. For a demon, it's a for demon hunter, it's a lost family member. I believe it is. So it's your predecessor that helps you out. So he uses a lot of soul attacks, and about, say, 2/3 of his health, maybe. He will absorb the Black Soulstone, fusing himself with the Primeval, aka Diablo, and then yeah. It's gonna be a fun fight. Here he is. The best. It's really cool. So cool looking. I mean, I just wish you could get his weapon. Or maybe have a cosmetic of his wings.
It's inevitable.
Doing pretty good. Big keep. Okay.
I must heal.
Just above half health, and holy crap, he did a lot of damage to me.
Other way.
Okay, just under half health now. And this is where he fuses with the Soul Stone. And now he looks the same, but he has new abilities now.
You are out of time.
So it keeps dropping those clouds. Definitely want to stay away from those clouds because they hurt like a lot. What is he behind me? He's behind me. Avoid all that stuff going on.
Consumes all.
And there we go. There goes the end of Malthael. So that is every boss in Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. And it just took me just less than an hour as well, so that's pretty cool. So yeah. Let me know in the comment section what you'd like me to do. If you'd like me to do any other videos of Diablo, will do. Next video I'm hoping to put up of Diablo is going through Whimsyshire, which is kind of cool. I'll explain the reason how it came to be, or from what I've been told how it came to be. So yeah, leave it in the comment section below. If you want to hang on a game at some point, like hang on this, hang on Bloodborne, Neverwinter, whichever you play on the PS4, do feel free to let me know on my channel, and I will take a look and find to see what games we can play. And yeah, thanks everybody for watching. It's been nice. Bit of wild ride. Next video I'm going to make is probably going to be another Diablo 1 with Rimshire, and hopefully I'll be seeing you all there. Bye bye for now.